Hello everybody, my name is Ola, and today we are again in an interesting whitish looking space which is called crawling space, and we are under our American house which we are trying to make better for living. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. There are a lot of things on it. I've already got started with my Russian learning videos. I've been teaching for a long time. I've been teaching English, but now I decided that why not start it and go in it vice versa direction and start teaching Russian. But this year we bought a house, this house which I'm under with. And we what are we doing? So that's the house built in 1968, and as we bought it, we discovered that it had never had any insulation, and which is horrible. Yeah, I understand we are in North Carolina and it's kind of hot climate, but still it's necessary. So that we started doing this summer, and in the winter right now we are actively doing it because the weather is good now. It's not hot. It's comfortable for working. So what we already finished with insulation, and now we are working with this white plastic, which is I forgot what it is. It prevents your house from rotting down from the ground, because there is water in the ground and it evaporates and it goes up and it goes to your beams, and it is horrible. That's why we put this in. Wow. I forgot what it is. No, okay, we put this plastic to protect our house from being humid from inside and rot from inside. You understand the idea. There is theoretically also supposed to be, as my Russian subscribers told me, that there is supposed to be winter insulation from inside to get it warmer, but with our climate I don't know if it's really necessary or not. It's a lot of budget expenses. We'll Google it later. Alright, so right now we're gonna go around this territory, see what we've already done and see what is waiting ahead. Subscribe to the channel, don't forget to comment in the comment section, and welcome. Right? Yeah, okay. Welcome, let's go look around. Our sunny Saturday day started with a little delivery. Don't you just love shopping on a sunny Saturday morning? There was a nice little car that brought us a couple of pallets with insulation beds. And we would have bought more, and we should have, but they are rather huge and space consuming. That is why we had to split this fun into several deliveries, and all in all we bought about 40 packages, just exactly 40 packages. And just for information, our house is about 160 square feet. So, yeah, that's even if you plan something similar like this adventure, you will need about the same amount. I mean, it depends on their other things too, probably. I don't know. Just okay, we're gonna see how it goes. That was our principle of work all the time, but because we were not sure how much we will need, and then we tried actually different types. That was cute to observe how he is delivering these things. And there we go, we exploited to our guys who could use their man's physical power to just bring this all stuff inside, and I did not pay them a little penny. They just work for food and the place to live in. Alright, so we now have a whole bunch of these wooden pallets. I don't know what we're gonna use them for, but we just keep saving them. Alright, and there is a problem with logistics, because our new gate, I don't think that it's smaller. It's the same size as the previous one. It's just my husband replaced the gate itself, but the gate size is the same, absolutely the same. Looks nicer than the previous one, I guess. And there we go. Right now this shed is empty because we've already used all of these insulation materials, and I really recommend you doing the same thing. I mean, having warm and safe house is, it's important. You might say you live in the south, why wasting these resources on insulation, and it's only cold for like a couple days. I would argue with that. Maybe it's not exactly cold, like freezing cold, but it's still pretty chilly over here. Even though freezing temperatures are not common, they happen, and they can cause you lots of, they can cause you the loss of peace of mind. Yeah, we do have a little sheds where to keep these things, and we keep them temporarily because we just fill them up and then use them in our crawl space, and then we just bought the next party, and then the same. So we had delivery three times this winter. Okay, and I understand that there are no freezing temperatures, but anyway, it's cold, and when the temperatures are below zero, maybe even not below zero, but having them regular warm in your house is nicer. Maybe having warm house makes it feel like home. Having warm floors gives you comfort and not having to wear warm shoes all the time. I hate wearing shoes. I prefer being barefoot as much as I can. So let's go inside and see how we worked. Это вход. That's an entrance, and then we are going under the kitchen area, which is here. There are partially old tubes, partially new tubes, partially tubes which are already insulated. Those, they hadn't been insulated before. We already insulated them. Okay, when I say we in this situation, that's my husband. Yeah, right. This white plastic tube had been here before. The black tube, I don't know, lead, maybe not, I don't know, that's heavy lead tube. It's the old one. Probably requires replacement, but we don't know. It looks good for now. All right. And now this whole place has already been covered, and we're still missing this part of the house, and it's getting narrow on this side, and the most interesting part is awaiting us there. There is bathroom, and we have some bathroom floor problems. Let's go see. Yeah, it's getting narrow there. And you know how many tubes are there under your house, and all these tubes, like if you've been watching these videos, how people were preparing for their winter frost, and it made me laugh a lot, because you do understand that it's a waste of money. Every year there is one day of negative temperatures, I mean below zero, when it's freezing temperature, and every year people start buying emergency funds and spending emergency funds on something inefficient, something that works only for one winter, and then they need to take it off, and then whatever happens, and the next winter again they are doing all the same things all over again, and that makes you be nervous, because you're not sure whether the thing will work or not, because you don't know, because you do this all the time. We put this insulation once, and for the next 20 years it will make me ease of mind. I'm not gonna think about it at all, because I know that my tubes will be safe, and the water in them will not freeze. These 2 weeks of negative temperatures, we never ever had any tinkling water. Everybody on the internet was recommending, like, you need to have your tubes soak in water. No, you don't need if they are insulated. I mean, I lived in Siberia where it's cold and it's not. Now nobody does that. Oh, by the way, we are looking around my thing, and that's actually our heating system. I just discovered that this thing can be open, and there is water inside there. I can see the tube on the right there. And then you need to clean it actually, because the water has contamination of like salt, and when the water is heating up, this salt contamination will be like sedating. Okay, they will be, even if you look on your kettle, you will see that. So there are probably a lot of there's contaminations in this thing. So we need to clean it. We haven't opened it now because we are working. I mean, the temperature is below zero now, so we need to keep our house warm. So it must be on. But when the summer will come, I guess we will open it because we gotta see what is there, just to clean it, because it will be more efficient if it's clean. That's our water, how it goes away from the house. I mean, one of them is white because it's plastic, replaced. The other is older. Our sewage system is old, I understand. But again, we haven't checked it. I mean, we haven't replaced it yet because we still will do the bathroom repair, because we've got the bathroom in our house. The bathroom needs reparation. We have 2 bathrooms, and by the end of the video we're gonna go to see my bathroom and what's wrong with it. There will be something that you will want to cry about. I mean, I want to every time, because we don't use this bathroom because it's not working. We'll see why. And that's what we already completed. The right part of the house is already fully covered with these encapsulation materials, and then under the hallway also it's all covered. And now we are going, if you see something blue over there, that's my husband. He is cleaning this territory, getting it prepared for this encapsulation plastic. It's a very narrow place, and probably he's got stuck over there. Probably he's really stuck and he needs to be rescued. So just click like button for me to push me there to help him out. Actually, yeah, I'm going there because there's something interesting out there. There is nothing scary. I mean, in my previous video I kind of showed snake skin a couple times. There is nothing like that anymore. And there we go. So I'm going to see what my husband is doing. Just spoiler alert, he's preparing that area for plastic, because as you noticed, we need to put it all along the way, and that's my kind of problematic over there, because there is a tube. That's the same very black tube, which is laying down over there. I mean, it's not exactly black, it's made of lead, some old metal tube. And it's just exactly laying on the ground for some reason. So he was trying to clear the area around this tube and just put it on some blocks. Yeah, you can see him digging. So that's when you do the encapsulation, that's a lot of preparation work. And when you do you can observe these horrible tubes. We know that they're old, but they still have the insulation materials on them. And Sasha, my husband, has also been preparing them and improving this insulation over tubes as well. And now I'm gonna go there. I mean, in some parts of the video I am just showing what we are doing. I mean, when we are doing something, that's my husband is doing something. When I'm working, I cannot really show you how I'm working because there is nobody to hold the camera. That's the reality. We need a cameraman, but if we get the cameraman, we will probably have to make this man work. I mean, right? Okay, then that's fine. There is nothing much to observe me working. I'm just usually sitting and looking around. All right, we're gonna move closer, and then we're gonna try and clean this. I wanted to see the floor over my head, but you cannot really see it. It's too dark. I promise by the end of the video I will come to this very place again. There will be something horrible. That's the area under our bathroom. So just stay with us. That will be something interesting, promise. And this area, there is another exit from our underfloor area. I've already been there with a couple times, but it's getting even more narrow. Even for me, with my size, I can only really crawl. When I say crawl, it's exactly crawl. Ой. Вот так вот. That is a crawling space. You crawl here. And when I say I'm crawling here, I'm really crawling. Oi. Let's crawl back. Oh. There. Oi. That's actually one more point why we started this installation. I've been walking barefoot all my life, and I don't understand how it's possible to walk in your shoes all day long, all day round, at school, at home, at work, then back wherever you're going, always shoes. I can't imagine that. That's why actually we are doing this, because as much as I can, I go barefoot in my car, at home, in my garden, on the bike trail, anywhere. I'm only wearing shoes when I socially obliged to do so, like at work and in other social places when I'm really obliged to be in shoes. If I can be barefoot, I walk barefoot, and it's actually healthier, because imagine what your skin get if you know anything about Chinese medical system, about acupuncture. I don't remember, the massage for your foot, when they have these dots on your foot. so there are a lot of nerves ending, and they really massaging them. It's healthy, and walking on your cold floor is not exactly a good idea, because whatever you're doing, if you walk on the cold floor, you will have, have problems with kidneys. I don't understand, because since my childhood, the only thing which I remember, not only thing, but the most memorable thing which I remember from my grandma was, do not sit on the floor, do not sit on concrete, do not sit on stones. And now I can see kids everywhere, kids and adults sitting on the floor, and I don't understand it. I have double layers. Even right now, I'm sitting there, you see only costume. Under this costume, there is another pair of pants. So, and then I don't really sit on my butt here, because I move. I was sitting here because I was unrolling this plastic, so my husband is pulling it over there, I am pushing it on this side, and then we just switched sides because he got really stuck over there. It's too narrow for him, so he couldn't get in. And now I'm moving to that part because because he couldn't get into some spaces because it was too narrow for him. And that's the process, how you do it. That's the next step, which you will need. Okay, we finished laying down one more layer of plastic, so now I'm gonna use the special tape for connecting them too, so that they wouldn't move around each other, that it would be perfectly connected. Так. Опа. Oops. Oops. Oh, thank you. We had to buy 3 rolls of this tape. We first bought one. We didn't know how much we were gonna need it, like how much of it is gonna be necessary. That's why we bought only one. And then we bought 2 at the time, so we still have some left. But yeah, we used exactly 2 rolls fully, and some of them just for some. It does not tape really. We still need to tape this plastic to the walls, but this very tape does not work for it. It works for connecting the 2 to what? Two plastic parts. It's wide enough, and just please don't ask me about these sounds which my husband is making. He believes that it supports him and it encourages him to work better, so he's making his noise whatever he's doing. What I'm doing is I'm unrolling the tape and then I'm connecting these two plastic parts. He's still digging, right? And then you need to basically like press it properly, like iron it better to these parts, but it's not exactly working well. So what I'm doing, I'm using all my weight for it, and it's really tough. That's why I'm unrolling it with two hands, because it's really tough, and after doing this for 3 hours my hands were actually tired of doing it. That's a lot of muscle work. It looks like it's an easy thing, but then again, there's monotonous things, repeating actions all the time, and then you understand that your muscles don't want to do it anymore. And then your hands are not unrolling the tape anymore. And then I needed to iron it up, and I'm using all my weight, and I'm using the butt ironing. I was just moving on it because I tried to unstick some parts of it, and those parts, it's cold area, so it's not exactly sticking perfectly fine. So the butt tape pressing worked well. Oh, just the whole body. All right then. And we are moving to the next part of the house. That's what I promised you. I hope that it's not really disturbing you a lot. That's all you can see in your crawling space. Really recommending you go in there. I don't know why people build them with low-level accessibility, I'd say, because I know that there are some houses where crawl space is spacious enough, and it's enough even for walking in there, but in our house that's not the situation. It's exactly crawl space. I can walk on my feet only if I see it. I don't know how it sounds. If you saw some of my videos, I can walk, and this is being sitting. Yeah, that's what I told you. See, if I just press it with my hand and then I pull it further, it unsticks. Unsticks, yeah, right. But that's why I need to get extra pressure on it. I guess the process is boring, so I decided to just speed it up, and now you can observe it in the speed 4x speed. Told you before that it took us about 3 hours for doing this. I am not going to say that I filmed all of it. I filmed only part of it, as I told you, because when I'm busy working something, I cannot really go here and there to switch on and switch off the camera. And after we finished, there is a room tour under the house. See, there is nothing on the floor here. We are going to pull this plastic to this area. I got in here because my husband cannot get. Right now we are under the bathroom. We do have 2 bathrooms in our house, but we bought the house a little bit cheaper on the market because the second bathroom is not working. Because of these problems with the floor, we'll have to replace the floor. We'll see it when I get the light, because right now I'm still walking around without the light. So what we are doing here, that's the old tube, and we are going to pull this plastic under these tubes and then up to the end of the house. Yeah, we covered it all. I mean, we covered all the floors. I'm not going to film that, sorry. So just skip this part. You understand the main idea, I guess. So we are going to pull it up a little bit, move the plastic, and get it done. So yeah, cross your fingers. And then my husband is leaving the area because he finished this, and I am going to follow him and then just give it a right, yeah, the room, the last glance. That's it. By the way, if you're planning to buy a house, really, I would really recommend you going to look at the potential house which you are going to buy, because that's actually a good thing to know what surprises there can be, what Yes, right. I understand that there will be an inspection which you're gonna pay $1,000 something, but it's never a bad idea to do it yourself. At least you will know. I mean, there's something learning about the house where you are going to live, not your inspector going to live. What we are observing here is our walls. They are a little bit wet. See, we can see these white things because on that side of my house there is not enough light because it's a little bit of shady area, and the water coming downhill gets some. I wouldn't say that it's a stained water in there, but it's just the area where it's let's say stays for a while after harsh rains. Not all the time. It's not a pond over there. It's not swamping, but there is still some water over there. I wouldn't say long term, but for some period of time, yeah. I wouldn't say again that it's ruining the house, but it's still smaller issue. I hope that it's smaller issue. That's why you still need encapsulation, because this way we're protecting our house from the bottom, from all this evaporating water and all evaporating humidity to go and destroy the house from the ground. Because we can ourselves destroy the house from above. That's what happens under our bathroom. That's a tube. I'm trying to understand which of them. Either under the sink or the toilet area, I'm not sure. And this, as you can see, the floor is completely destroyed. I'm looking at the beams. That's we want to try to understand whether we will have to replace both beams and floor, because yeah, we will take the floor down completely. Yeah, we are trying to get it. So that's one part. It looks a little bit better. Still necessary to be replaced completely, but the beams are quite okay. There was one place where we really need to replace the beam completely because it's already black. I guess that part. And that's the end of bathroom. As I see, there is a heating system tube, right? Yeah, so that's the last part of the bathroom. Okay, that's what we are going to deal further in my channel. So don't forget to hit subscribe button, because there will be bathroom floor replacement further somewhere, hopefully this year, because I miss the bathroom, because all we have now is a shower, because we have another bathroom and there is a shower. In this bathroom there is a bathtub, and we are going to still keep the same bathtub. It's in good condition, but I miss having a bathtub. We sprayed them. I sprayed all these wood just to I don't say to protect them, but just to prevent this thing to spread, so it's not spreading anymore. It's just it's sealed in this condition where it is, because we're not using this bathroom. It's not getting any more liquids, and I sprayed it with, I don't remember, from mold, and the whatever it can be growing there is not gonna grow. That's all we can do for now, at least to seal this, to prevent it from growing further and getting worse. Though what can be worse, you guess? Okay, then. That's I wanted to say how much we could have spent if we hired some other people, because we had some company stopping by, who provided us some documentation to try to maybe save us time and use their services. Well, let's see. Okay. And welcome back to the light white room. Right now, as a minute ago, we were down stairs, I wanted to say, under exactly this very place. So right now we are in the bathroom, which we were just looking at from the below the floor. Below the floor. Wow. All right, so I told you that there are a lot of businesses in the USA, and they always go past your place, and they try to answer and then sell you something. At least they try to sell you the service of doing something for free. I mean, they want to make a free estimation for you. And whatever they're doing, we already got the free estimation for the job which we had just finished doing. Then we had the free estimation for our driveway. We have asphalt pavement on our driveway, but my husband wants to make it concrete because there are cracks right now, so he wants to improve it and make it from concrete. I don't know what's wrong with the asphalt, he just wants, and then we need to widen it a little bit in some spots because there is enough space for one car to park, but when we park the second car there is an issue with it, so we just need to add a little extra, but that's not the point for today. So what we've got again, I'm gonna go and show you some materials what we've got. It's not a commercial, I'm not promoting this company. I have no idea about their quality, whether they're good or not, because we never worked with them. All they did for us is just they did the estimation. We said that it's too much. You can tell me if it's too much or not. I have no idea. We decided that it's too much and did it ourselves. So they did us the planning of the house. That's their first paper. Then the price will be next outside. Then I didn't really understand what this paper is. I mean, on this paper, you can see there, on this paper they actually put all these services or what they're doing under the floor, or is it that all of them what would have been included into their actions if we had signed the documents with them? I don't know if we had signed the agreement with them, but we did not, so yeah. I don't know, because I see that there are like blocks for ticking, and only one of them installed bait station. Because they were working with termites. It's a termite company. I did not sign anything with termites with them because I sprayed all around the house myself. I sprayed under the house, and yeah, we are thinking about installing baits for termites to see how that we'll see. It's just not this year, it's not spring yet. All right, then the next is the agreement. That's actually about what they would have done for us in their crawling space. And the price is there we go. The total price is $11,500. But they didn't added some dehumidification. What is dehumidification? Is it just this layer that they would installed? Oh, $11,000. That's the easiest job which we had done under the floor, because all we had done is put an insulation. All this insulation work, that was physically hard, and all these little things falling into your everything. Into your face, nose, that's not good, because that's why we were wearing masks and gogglers. But putting this encapsulation was actually kind of easy, really. Yeah, I understand that there is a preparation work which is physically hard and demanding, but also, not for $11,000 exactly. All right, so what do you think? Is it too much, or would have been better for us to hire somebody and spend $11,000? My salary is $4,000 a month, so to pay somebody $11,000, I would have need to stay 3 months without food, gas, and without paying mortgage. That's actually, I don't know, I'm not going to do that, and I am not that rich to pay for the service which I cannot afford. So if I don't have this money, I have to do it myself. That's my point of view. If you are too rich, poor, if you're poor, you have to work. Yeah, why not? But then we are saving our money on the gym. That's basically the same workout, but some less comfortable circumstances than in the gym. I hope you enjoyed the whole process of the video. If you had done anything like that, you can share this in your comment section, and we will say our appraisal words to you too. So thanks all for watching. The next step is, I don't know, there will be gardening in my house renovation process. There will be this very room renovation, like full renovation. I mean, not these white piles. I'm not gonna stay here. Tiles, sorry. I'm not going to have my bathroom white. It looks weird. really, really weird. We always used to have blue tiles and never these small tiles. They look strange to me too. But you're very welcome later, somewhere in the summer, when we have enough money for this process, because again, that's any renovation will require investments. So stay with us, stay tuned, let's go. Yes, thank you for your likes and comments. At least for the like, push this button. Thank you.